Is it working now? Oh, there we go. Hello, thank you so much for coming to our show. I'm your good man, Charlie Brown. We are super excited for this opportunity to share this with you. The students have worked really hard for it. I wanted to take a brief moment to recognize the veterans here today, since it is Veterans Day. So if you served in any branch of the military, if you would please stand up so we could recognize you. Thank you very much for your service. So I hope you enjoy our show. Your good man, Charlie Brown.
Look at all those people out there. Hi, I'm Snoopy. Welcome. Charlie Brown and I are best buds. He and I go way back to when I was a puppy. He is way too wishy-washy to talk to you himself, though, so he wants me to tell you all about the show tonight. This is Waldron Junior Senior High School Drama Club's first musical in a long time. I think he said almost 10 years? They have worked very hard to prepare this show for you over the last 3 months, and they are very excited to share it with you. Since it's based off a comic strip, each scene is a new separate story from the one before, which makes each scene exciting and new. Please take a moment to put away your phone and put it on silent. Also, please do not use your flash when taking pictures. My eyes are sensitive, and I might come out and steal your camera and bury it in the doghouse. I'm afraid the Red Baron may visit us tonight, and if he does, there may be some loud gunshot and airplane noises. Anyways, sit back, relax, and enjoy your good man, Charlie Brown.
Don't think you have anything to worry about, Charlie Brown. After all, science has shown a person's character isn't really established until he's at least 5 years old.
But I am 5. I'm more than 5.
Oh, well, that's the way it goes.
The only thing wrong with Charlie Brown is his lack of confidence, his inferiority and his lack of confidence, his clumsiness, his inferiority and his lack of confidence, his stupidity, his clumsiness, his inferiority, and his lack of confidence.
Did you know that Charlie Brown has never pitched a winning baseball game, never been able to keep a kite in the air, never won a game of checkers, and never successfully punted a football? You know, sometimes I marvel at his consistency.
I think Charlie Brown has nice hands.
It's truly a dog's life. I feel so neglected. Charlie Brown never brings me coffee in the morning.
Now, Linus, I want you to take a good look at Charlie Brown's face. Would you please go still a minute, Charlie Brown? I want Linus to study your face. Now, this is what you call a failure face, Linus. Notice how it has failure written all over it? Study it carefully. Notice the deep lines, the dull, vacant look in the eyes. Yes, I would say this is one of the finest examples of a failure face you're liable to see for a long while.
Sometimes I wake up early to watch the sunrise, and I think to myself how beautiful it is. And it reminds me of how great my life can be. And I'll just sit there, and I'll look upon the day, and it'll remind me that the sun is so bright, and the sky is so clear. How could anything go wrong on a day like this?
Nobility and a sense of honor that is very rare
is among the worst times of day for me. Sitting here, being all alone. But then again, the mornings aren't so pleasant either. Waking up and wondering if anyone would really miss me if I was gone. But the nights aren't so good either. Lying there thinking of all the stupid things I've done during the day. There's also all those hours in between when I do all those stupid things. Lunchtime is among the worst time of day for me. Anyways, I better see what I've got. Peanut butter. You know, some psychiatrists say that people who eat peanut butter sandwiches are lonely. And I guess they're right. And when you're really lonely, the peanut butter sticks to the roof of your mouth. Boy, the PTA sure is doing a good job of paying these pinches. There's that little redheaded girl over there, sitting and enjoying her lunch. I really should go over there and talk to her. All I have to do is just stand up. I'm standing up. I'm sitting down. I'm such a coward. I am such a coward. If I walked over there, she'd probably laugh in my face. It's not easy on a face when it's getting laughed in. She never even looks at me. Why would she look at me? I can never think of a time that she has looked at me. I wonder why. She's looking at me. She's looking at me.
No, Patty, you're thinking that other dress, the one I wore to Lucinda's party. The one I'm talking about was the very light blue one with the designer border around the waist.
I don't remember.
Well, it went something like this, a sash like this, and the skirt went out like this.
Oh, yes, I remember.
Oh, yes, well, that was the skirt I was wearing last week when I met Frida over.
Lunchtime is among the worst times of day for me. She might not even be looking at me. But if she is, she probably thinks I'm the biggest fool on earth with this stupid bag on my head. But maybe if I take it off, I'll find out if she was looking at me. But if she wasn't looking at me, that could be good too. But maybe she was. Maybe I can't take it off. But then again, it's getting really hard to breathe in here. She wasn't looking at me. Why does she never look at me? Lunchtime over. 2,893 to go.
right. Never try to discuss marriage with a musician.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Amen.
You know, Linus, I think we take the modern daily newspaper too much for granted. People just look over it and don't even think about it. It truly is really hard to put into words how much you like the newspaper.
I like a newspaper because you don't have to dial it.
I got it!
You give me my blanket back!
No! I got it and I'm going to keep it! This is just the start you need to break this disgusting habit!
Apparently, you haven't read the latest scientific reports. A blanket is as important to a child as a hobby is to an adult. Many a man spends his time restoring antique automobiles, or collecting telephones, or storing old telephones, or studying about the Civil War. This is called playing with the past.
Really?
Certainly, for it helps these men to cope with their everyday problems. Now, I think it's going to be absolutely necessary for me to get my blanket back. So I'm going to give it a good yank. It's surprising what you can do with some smooth talking and some fast action.
You're such a sweet dog, Snoopy. I wish I could just give you a big kiss. But of course, I can't.
The curse of a fuzzy face.
Happiness is a fleeting thing, Patty, and I think a man can really come closer to it by directing the forces of his life towards a single goal he believes in. And I think that a man's personal search for happiness isn't a selfish thing either, because by achieving happiness himself, he can help others find it. Does that make sense to you?
We had spaghetti at our house 3 times this week.
What do you think, Schroeder, if someday we got married and we were so poor you had to sell your piano to buy me saucepans?
Saucepans.
Well, you don't expect me to keep up housekeeping without a good set of saucepans, do you?
Saucepans?
You boys are lucky. Girls have to think about things like saucepans.
I can't stand it. I just can't stand it.
Here's the fierce jungle-like pounding his chest while the other animals cower in the distance. Now, he will emit a terrifying roar. How humiliating!
What's the matter, Patty?
Well, I don't know. Everything was all right. I was jumping rope, and then suddenly, it all seemed so futile.
I would have made a terrific trophy.
It's not fair! You promised me I could have a birthday party and now you say I can't have one? It's not fair!
You're not using the right strategy.
What?
The more you fuss, the worse off you'll be. Why not go up to Mom and say to her, I'm sorry, dear mother, I admit I've been bad, and you were right to cancel my party. From now on, I shall try to be really good. That's much better than ranting and raving. All it does is prove her point.
I guess I'll try. I'm sorry, dear mother. I know I've been bad and you're right to cancel my party. I'll try and be good. I'd rather die!
He quite often liked to take long strolls over the countryside. He loved the peace and the quiet of the country. They were an inspiration to him.
Give me that phone, you blockhead!
Beethoven had it nice.
Hey, Snoopy, we're home from school. Gosh, is it good to see you?
I think Snoopy's so adorable.
Yeah, me too. Now wait up on top of your doghouse and I'll be out with your supper.
I think Snoopy's just the best.
He really is the best there is, isn't he?
They like me. I think they're swell. Isn't it remarkable how things turn out so well? The pleasant day, the pretty sky. Life goes on. Here I lie. Not bad at all. Cozy home, board and bed, sturdy roof beneath my head. Not bad at all. Faithful friends, always near me, bring me bones, scratch my ear. Little birds come to cheer me every day. Sitting here on my stomach with their sharp little claws, which are usually cold and occasionally painful. And sometimes there are so many, I can hardly stand it! Rats! I feel every now and then that I gotta fight someone. I know every now and then what I wanna be. A fierce jungle animal crouched on the limb of a tree. I stay very, very still till I hear a victim come. I wait knowing what is second counts. And then like a fierce jungle creature, I pounce. I pounce. Gee, I never realized it was so far down to the ground from here. Let me see. Where was I? Oh, that's right. The pretty sky. Not bad at all. I wonder if it's gonna snow tonight.
Walk right up to that little redheaded girl and introduce myself. I think I'll introduce myself and I'll tell her how much I've always admired her. I think I'll sit next to her and I'll tell her how much I've adored her. I think I'm gonna flap my arms and fly to the moon!
Yesterday, I was a dog. Today, I am still a dog. Tomorrow, I'll probably still be a dog. There's just so little hope for advancement.
Delightful. It's a cozy sanctuary, but it's far from necessary, because I'm just as self-reliant as before. As a simple demonstration of my independent sensation, I will walk away and leave it on the floor. Yes, I know it's hard to believe it, it's quite hard to believe. I'll just walk away and leave it on the floor. Don't ever let me do that again. Got you back again. It's foolish, I know it. I'll try to outgrow it, but meanwhile, it's my blanket and me.
And me,
And me.
and me,
And me.
and me.
And me.
Okay, change channels.
What makes you think you can come in here and take over?
See these five fingers? Individually, they are nothing. But when I curl them into one single unit, they become a fighting force terrible to behold.
Which channel do you want? Why can't you guys get organized like that?
Linus, do you know what I intend? I intend to be queen. And when I grow up, I'll live in a big palace with a big front lawn, and I'll have lots of beautiful dresses to wear. And when I go out in my coach, I'll give a wave. I'll give a wave and I will shout at them.
Lucy, I believe queen is an inherited title. Yes, I'm quite sure a person can only become queen by being born into the royal family of the correct lineage, so that she can assume the throne after the reigning monarch's death. I can't think of any possible way you could ever become queen. I'm sorry, Lucy. It's true.
And in the summertime, I will go out to my summer palace and on my crown and swimming and everything. to be one. It's undemocratic!
Good grief.
I'm sure it's just a matter of knowing the right people. I'm sure a few well-placed correspondents and I can be queen in no time.
I think I'll watch television.
I know what I'll do. If I can't be queen, I'll make myself very rich. I'll work and work until I'm very rich.
Good grief.
I'll be very rich and I'll buy myself a queendom. I'll kick out the old queen and take over the whole operation myself. Oh, that's what I'll do. And when I got my coat, all the people will wave at me.
What's wrong, Lucy? Huh? What happened to your queendom?
Well, I've decided to devote my life to cultivating my natural beauty.
Little more rope, little more wind, little more hope. Gotta get this stupid kite to fly. Gotta make sure it doesn't snag, doesn't drop, doesn't drag. Gotta watch out for every little whoops. Little less tack, little more rise, little less slack. Gotta keep my wits about me now. Gotta make sure it doesn't get the best of me till I get it in the air somehow. Millions of little kids do it every day. They make a kite and poof, it's in the sky. Leaving it to me to have the one full kite who likes to see a little kid cry. Little less talk, little more skill, little less luck, little more will. Gotta face this fella, I try. Now that I've seen you chasing moles, climbing trees, digging holes, catching and preying on everything passing by. Why not fly? Wait a minute, what's it doing? It isn't on the ground. It isn't in a tree. It's in the air. Look at that. It's caught the breeze now. It's past the trees now. With room to spare. Oh, what a beautiful sight. And I'm not such a clumsy guy. If I really try, I can really fly.
Dear Ann Flanders, last year I sent 58 Valentines and received 75. This year I sent 52 Valentines and only received 61. Am I right on blaming this on the zip code?
This is for you, Lucy. Happy Valentine's Day. That doesn't sound right. This is for you, Lucy. Happy Valentine's Day. All right. This is for you, Lucy. Merry Christmas! Ah!
Hi, Charlie Brown.
Hey, Patty. Hey, say, what is all this?
Valentines. They're for all the boys in our class at school I like.
Well, we wouldn't want to lose this one, would we? The one with the initials CB on it?
No, I guess not. Craig Bowerman would be very disappointed.
I can't stand it. Look at them, laughing and enjoying their Valentines. I sent a Valentine to every single person I know this Valentine's Day. And did I get any in return? No! I did not get one single Valentine back. Nobody likes me, nobody sends me Valentines. I get about as many Valentines as a dog. My stomach hurts. Oh, Lucy, I'm so depressed. I don't know what's wrong with me. Everything's going wrong and I can't do anything to help it.
I'm sorry to hear that, Charlie Brown, but maybe there's something I can do to help. I think what you need most of all right now is to come right out and admit all the things that are wrong with you.
Do you really think that'll help, Lucy?
Why, certainly.
I mean, I could try. I'm not very handsome or clever or lucid. I've always been stupid at spelling and numbers. I've never been much playing football or baseball or stickball or ping pong or marbles or checkers. I'm usually awful at parties and dances. I stand like a stick, or I cough, or I laugh, or I don't bring a present, or I spill the ice cream, or I get so depressed that I stand and I scream. But how can there possibly be one small person as thoroughly, totally, utterly blah as me?
Well, that's all right for a starter.
Starter?
Well, certainly. You don't think that mentioning these few superficial failings is going to do anything, do you, Charlie Brown? Well, you really have to delve. You're stupid, self-centered, and moody.
I'm moody.
You're terribly dull to be with.
Yes, I am. And nobody likes me, not Frida or Shermy or Linus or Schroeder
Or Lucy.
or Lucy
Or Snoopy.
Wait a minute. Snoopy likes me.
He only pretends to like you because you feed him. That doesn't count.
Or Snoopy. But how can there possibly be one small person as thoroughly, totally, utterly...
Wait! You're not very much of a person.
That's certain.
And yet there is reason for hope.
There's hope.
Although you're no good at music like Schroeder, or happy like Snoopy, or lovely like me, you have a distinction to be. No one else but the singular, remarkable, unique Charlie Brown.
I'm me!
It's amazingly true. For whatever it's worth, Charlie Brown, you're you.
Well, gosh, Lucy, you've been a true friend, and a really good one at that. You're a true friend, Lucy. A true friend.
That'll be 5 cents, please.
Hi, Snoopy. How's the fella?
Hi, Snoopy.
tiger.
Aw, hi, fuzzy face. Hi, Snoopy.
Nobody ever calls me Sugar Lips.
Homework.
Yeah.
Book report on Peter Rabbit. Peter Rabbit. Peter Rabbit.
A book report on Peter Rabbit.
Peter Rabbit is the super book about the stupid rabbit who gets vegetables from other people's gardens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 83 to go.
The name of the book about which this book report is about is Peter Rabbit, which is about this rabbit. I found it very. I liked the it was it reminded me of Robin Hood. And the pirate would have jumped up and then back to the sheriff and now he was back. And then Robin and everyone smoked in the trees in a sudden surprise attack. And they captured the sheriff and all of his goods and they carried him back to his camp in the woods. And the sheriff was fixed at their dinner and all. And he wriggled away and he sat in their coat. His spirit was shed and the air was full. Peter Rabbit did sort of that kind of thing too.
The other people's name was McGregor. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
In examining a work such as Peter Rabbit, it is important that the superficial characteristics of its deceptively simple plot should not be allowed to blind the reader to the more substantial fabric of its deeper motivations. In this report, I plan to discuss the sociological implications of family pressures so great as to drive an otherwise moral rabbit to perform acts of thievery which he consciously knew were against the law. I also hope to explore the personality of Mr. McGregor and his conflicting roles as farmer and humanitarian. Peter Rabbit.
If I start writing now and I'm not really rested, it could upset my thinking, which is not good at all. I'll get a fresh start tomorrow and it's not due till Wednesday, so I have all of Tuesday unless something should happen. Why does this always happen? I should be outside playing, getting fresh air and sunshine. I work best under pressure and there'll be lots of pressure if I wait till tomorrow. I should start writing now. What if I start writing now when I'm not really rested? It could upset my thinking, which is not good at all.
The name of the rabbit was Peter. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Ha!
Down came the staff on his head, smash! And Robin fell like a sack full of lead, crash! The sheriff laughed and he left him for dead, ah! But he was wrong.
35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40.
Just then an arrow flew in blue. There was a sign for the right to begin singing, and then it rode like the sheriff would ah! But not for long. Away they ran. Just like rabbits who run a lot, as you can tell from the story of Peter Rabbit, which this report is about.
This or not, but sometimes I'll see some little thing, like that leaf for instance, hanging on to its tree in spite of wind and storm, throughout every season, holding on, and it will remind me that courage and tenacity are all a man truly needs in life. They're the only two values that really matter, and I'll be reminded that with the power of his own conviction, a man can move mountains. I know that now. I know it.
You will now have a 10-minute intermission. We do have concessions over here against the wall.